Foremost, thank you. Thank you, staff, for allowing me to participate in the program. As y'all know, a couple of years ago, this probably would have never happened. Or at any of my other stays at this fine establishment.
Yeah.
I used to act a fool in everything I did, cause problems. Wasn't good at all. When I got arrested this time, I was at rock bottom. I had no other way but up. Turned to the Bible and started doing prayer call, and of all people, IRSSO Jeff Hernandez. I'm sure y'all familiar with him. For some reason, I was drawn to him. I had never met him. I know he's been a frequent flyer, so have I, but we've never crossed paths until this time, and I was drawn to him. We sat down every day, we read the Bible, we did Bible study, prayer call. Brother Mark, me and him sat down at the table, poured my heart out to him, puddle of tears, and he looked at me and said he wanted to baptize me. Got baptized. I think it was December 22nd of 22. It was one of the coldest days that year. I remember it was like 17 degrees outside or something. And I was baptized. Let me tell y'all, it didn't get easier. I thought, and I understand it's an outward expression of an inward change, and I thought life was going to get easier. Thought things were going to get better, and it probably got worse and harder. It seemed like after the baptismal, kind of started acting out again. I don't know why. It seems like my family kind of drifted away and had less to do with me, or maybe it was a mind thing. I'm not sure. I don't know, but it wasn't what I expected. I'm gonna say that. And not in a bad way, just I expected things to just be, oh yeah, everything's better now, and it wasn't. So I struggled back and forth. Had one incident after the baptismal, and I ended up in the dorm with David Tienda. And that was my cellie, and I had fallen away from it. I was ready to give up again. And through prayer, meditation, and reading the Bible with him, I got myself back together and ended up in the program. And I'm not gonna lie, I was shocked. I really was. I never expected for Ms. Gomez or for any of the staff here to allow me to partake in it. I just didn't because of my past and who I was. So it was truly a blessing. Meeting Brother Kyle has been amazing. I've learned a lot from him. Since being involved in this, and not from anything I did, my dad has come back into my life full circle now. And he's not one, I can tell him numbers, I can tell him this, I can tell him statistics, and he can care less. It's showed me. So I'm sick of the life he was living. So until you show me something, it's, I don't want to hear it. Right. And he's come back in full circle now. Our relationship has really strengthened, and the bond has strengthened, and I got full support from him. So this has been a life-changing experience for me. The Celebrate Recovery, the moral and spiritual inventory, getting down to the root of the problem, which is me. And I've known that. I've never been one to blame other people for my actions, but I never took the time to really dig in and find out what the problem was. So I just want to say thank you, Ms. McKenzie. Thank you for the lesson plans that you put together for us. I enjoyed doing them, and I took time. I put effort into it.
I read all of them. Every
Yes,
single one of y'all.
she does.
Cool. So, man, look, it's been a great experience.
Love you, man.
And from this moment forward, whenever this ends, whenever I do make it back out there, and I will. You know, things are looking real good on my case, and that's neither here nor there. But I'll be back out in the world soon. My plans are, you know, BTS.
Amen.
You know, a lot of things. Why not? Like I was telling Brother Mark, I have nothing holding me back out there. I don't have a mortgage. I don't have young children. My daughter's grown. I don't have bills to pay. I don't have car. I have nothing but support from my family and Brother Kyle and a few other people that's willing to help me take that step and make it happen for me. So there's nothing stopping me from furthering my education. I'm a tutor. That was another thing I never expected to happen. Like, I can only imagine what Ms. Gomez was thinking. Lloyd Seminole tutor. You know, so this, it's all been, you know,
Oh my goodness.
everything. My life has completely flipped around. So
Amen.
when I do make it back out there, first things first is further my education, and I'm going for Christian ministry and psychology / counseling.
Yes.
Once I speak to an advisor, I don't really know how that works, but that's my plans, to go get a bachelor's. And then from there, hopefully some type of Celebrate Recovery, faith-based rehabilitation, counseling, and hopefully prevent somebody from making the same foolish mistakes or decisions that I made throughout my life, and preventing them from having to go through this. You know, it hasn't been fun. I've struggled my entire life with addiction since I was a young child. I would run behind my family and grab their beer and run off with it and drink it, or, you know, smoking pot, popping pills, just one thing led to another. So it's been nothing but a life of destruction my entire life. I don't